Hi everyone, today we'll see together what is Bridges change model and how do we apply it to a real situation. Bridges model is a management tool that can be used by anyone on any situation that occurs a change. This model is composed of three phases, which are the letting go phase, the neutral zone phase and the new beginning phase. Then we decided to apply this model on a concrete situation. Let's take the example of a Malaysian restaurant which going to give up on their pens and papers to adopt iPads. This was done to facilitate the path from ordering point to the kitchen. During this change, almost all staff members were accepting this change, except one of them. Let's call her Mrs. Moody. Mrs. Moody is on her late 30s and has been working in this restaurant with her pen and notepad for 5 years now. She doesn't really understand why these changes are needed, as she never had any problem with her pen and notepad.
Phase 1, the ending phase, saying goodbye. The first requirement is that people have to let go the way that things used to be. It isn't just a personal preference you are asking them to give up, you are asking them to let go of the way of engaging and accomplishing tasks that made them successful in the past. You are also asking them to let go of what feels to them like their whole world of experience. As folk wisdom puts it, you can't steal second base with your foot on first. The owner of the Malaysian restaurant have decided to make a change for their business because there was too many complaints from customers for their slow service. So what they've decided is to change the system by taking orders from a piece of paper to a new technology, which is iPad. Mrs. Moody felt disengagement and disenchantment towards this change. She felt frustrated because of not knowing how to use the new technology.
Phase 2 is the neutral zone. The neutral zone is characterized by disorientation, disintegration, and finally discovery of the new processes and procedures and the benefits of these. So in the case of the restaurant changing the ordering system from the manual version with the pen and paper to the electronic with the iPad, the staff member of Mrs. Moody experienced disorientation as she didn't know how to use the new technology and was trained improperly with only a short tutorial. She made a lot of mistakes which caused angry customers and it caused chefs to complain and have trouble in the kitchen.
The last phase of the Bridges model is the new beginnings. In order to accelerate the transition process of employees, managers should explain the 4 P's, which are purpose, picture, plan, and part. In the purpose stage, this is where the explanation of the change occurs and what problem are we trying to rectify. Employees need to understand the logic of the change before they can implement it. As mentioned earlier in the video, the purpose of the change was to increase efficiency. In the picture stage, this is about how the work is going to happen. What is the change and what isn't. Taking customers' orders through the use of a tablet instead of paper was our example. In the plan stage, this is about how the change is going to be executed. And finally, the part stage. This is about the role of the employees and whether training will occur. In our example, a simple tutorial was given to the employees on how to use the tablet. In addition, managers should reinforce the new beginning, and they should be consistent and make sure everyone is executing the change. Managers should always encourage and motivate employees towards the change.
To conclude, we can say that Mrs. Moody showed some resistance in the beginning, but those changes have been accepted and she really integrated the advantages that brought this new technology to the restaurant.
Thank you
for listening.